Whether you're here as a team, whether you're here as an individual or small group, there's 6 weeks within this program. Initially, we all take an assessment. We got to find out who we are, what we like, what we don't like, and what's going on. And we must do that internally and externally. So on the individual side, it's a lot of self-work, a lot of contemplation. On the external side, a group, it's a lot of conversing. Week 2, we're going to sit down and we're going to set some goals. But before we set some goals, we're going to create some visions. But before we create a vision, we must understand how these things are developed. And so to develop a vision, or what we call insight here, is to understand yourself at a more authentic level. And then to understand what that authentic self needs by setting goals for that self. Not for your ego, not the things you want to do, the things that you need to do. And it's more likely in ways that you aren't fond of or unfamiliar with, which is why step 3 or week 3 is all about developing action plans and strategies. How can I maintain a goal? How can I maintain the steps to achieving that goal? How can I deviate from my path and stay on correct actions? How do I adjust and feel comfortable with the changes? These are all things discussed during week 3. Now, in the latter weeks of the program, this is us become more individualized, us providing more presentations, us showing what we've learned in the previous 3 weeks. And then these next 3 weeks are predicated upon making adjustments and finalizing our newfound attempt to change ourselves in the near future. So skill development and growth mindsets goes hand in hand with week 3. Once we know how to develop a strategy and set a goal by creating new insights or visions, then we can look at how those skills change over time and how our skills that are changing over time has developed, which means we have created a new mindset. And in that new mindset, we can adjust. In that new mindset, we can grow. But it all comes down through review. So during week 5, we'll introduce concepts such as meditation, such as studying your book of knowledge. These are areas that we can all participate in individually, but the adjustments will remain the same. If you don't have motivation, you need to find motivation, whether you gain that from your Bible or if you gain that from your own intuitive self. And then step 6 or week 6, we must celebrate ourselves. We've gone through 5 weeks of changes and we're still going to change. The only difference here is we're going to anticipate change as a part of our long-term plan. Once we understand that we can make any adjustment to adhere to the long-term goals, we can leave grace. We can leave room for faith. We can leave room for areas of where we can become more parts of ourselves and not on our ego's time.